Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've got a Raptors recap video. Things didn't necessarily turn out their way, but there's plenty of things to be excited about. I'm gonna give a breakdown. 12-point loss to Philadelphia 76ers, but before we get into it, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button and hit that sub button. The last recap video I did for the Sixers Raptors I asked for 100 likes. You guys gave me 250. And we are 9 subscribers away from 8.3k subs. So thank you guys so much. If you like Raptors content, NBA content, I do both of it every single day. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of things to be excited about. And just right now, to be a Toronto Raptor fan, like I said, they lost by 12 points, but it wasn't too bad. It's just preseason, so take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, first off, you had some key players return to the 76ers starting lineup like Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris. Also, Danny Green did a little bit more. But for Toronto, you're still without several key starters. You're still without key players. So for right now, you're without key bench players as well. Right now, nothing to worry about. They just didn't maybe shoot the ball too great from deep. Rebounds were not an issue whatsoever, but from a more player-by-player, I saw this tweet like during the game or after the game. I think it was from Hall of Takes. They said that the game doesn't count because Yuta Watanabe is not playing. So what really sucks, actually, let me get into some Yuta talk. It really sucks that he didn't play. Thankfully, it's still preseason and it's not the regular season, because too many times last year, Yuta goes down with injury, bam, he's out of the rotation. So that is not going to happen. Hopefully Yuta comes back for the next game and balls. Hopefully he just balls out, man. But OG really liked the aggressiveness, really liked the three-point ball, knocked down several threes, several key threes. He was huge for him, and it's really nice to see the confidence in his three-point shooting, in his mid-range game. Was more aggressive. I thought his handles are just looking significantly better. Like, he is truly improving greatly off season, or season by season, I should say. And I think realistically, you can always make a case for him. I mean, he should be all NBA, all defense. Who knows what's going to happen with OG this season? I think we're looking at an all-star right here, but I don't want to get too carried away. Scotty Barnes, another solid performance, really solid performance. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for him. He did a little bit of everything tonight as well. Pretty just all-around solid game for him. A lot of things to be excited about, but I think what this game kind of signified for a lot of people was that there's going to be some growing pains. Obviously, this team, I mean, Vegas really screwed them over with their win-loss at, 36.5. That's absurd, but a lot of people were writing them off, not saying they're even really going to do much, and they're just so wrong. I mean, Scotty Barnes, he's going to go through growing pains. The Raptors, they're going to go through growing pains, but like I said, man, they're without so many players, and this preseason game, too, it's really hard to take any of this and be, like, all that disappointed. I will tell you this, though. Scratch what I just said in correlate, like when talking about Freddie Gillespie. I don't know what's going on. He only played 5 minutes tonight. Saw a little bit of Reggie Perry out there. I don't know what's happening with Freddie Gillespie. I've talked about this every single video. I'm concerned, but the Raptors don't have too much depth at the big man spot, especially right now at this very moment. So I don't know what's going on, but only 5 minutes for tonight. Things aren't really looking great for Freddie G. I still hope he can turn it around because, I mean, for a brief stint there, not brief stint, but he was a hooper, man. He was a hooper for the Raptors last season. I've seen a lot of your guys' comments saying that he slowed or tailed off there at the very end of the season. But for the most part, Freddie G, like, who was really expecting this? I mean, this sucks. Thankfully, the Raptors have Precious Achiuwa tonight, 10 points, 8 rebounds. You're going to have, like, for guys like Precious, if you're going to want to start, you're going to have to be able to guard guys like Joel Embiid. You're going to have to be physical. You're going to have to be athletic. You're going to have to be smart, not make many mistakes, hold your ground. And I got to say, like, he's up for the challenge. None of these Raptors players are not up to any of these challenges. And I gotta say, like, I think he's honestly capable. Gary Trent Jr., he returned tonight. I really liked his playmaking ability tonight. He dropped 12 points, but he missed all of his threes. Like I said, preseason game, first game back. I mean, he just missed last game, so the debut. Wouldn't look too much into any of these shooting percentages. I don't, honestly, like, a lot of the time in preseason, I try to not even really look at it. With OG, I just like the aggressiveness, and a lot of them are falling for him today. Freddie does not look ready to run an offense. I don't know if it's a hot take. It's my opinion. I would love to hear your guys' opinion down below, because if you ask me, I guess I really, you got to keep the same energy that it's only preseason. But, I mean, 17 points, he could score. He can score all day long, but 2 assists tonight is not what you're looking from Freddie in 29 whole minutes. Like, I understand. I know people are going to be like, it's preseason. I understand. I'm not saying it's time to hit the panic button, but I would definitely monitor it. Goran Dragic, they got a playmaker in him. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure for Fred, I'm hoping it was just a really bad game for him as far as playmaking goes. He just doesn't look all that comfortable. A lot of his ISO ball. I don't know. I know Nick Nurse, he's going to have to get creative with some of these lineups here. Like I said, I liked the playmaking from specifically Gary Trent Jr. tonight. OG, loved it there. That might be an issue for them to this next season, but 113 points, like, you can't really complain with that. And I don't know, man. I think Freddie's playmaking ability I think it's a concern. I don't know if he's ready to take on the role right at this exact moment. I know for a fact he's gonna grow into the role. Just needs more playing time. He needs more rep, and I think it's actually really, really good that Goran is on the Toronto Raptors, especially for him. Like, help guide him, mentor him, teach him, be there for him. Justin Champagnie tonight, 10.6 rebounds. He's really working himself into a roster spot here. Svi, same thing with him. 11 points tonight. He can score the ball. He gives good energy. He gives good energy on defense. Love what you see from him. All in all, Malachi Flynn, Delano Banton, can't forget those guys. Malachi Flynn, loved his playmaking abilities tonight, loved his shooting. This is what you want to see. You want to see all these guys really just kind of be aggressive and try and get your confidence up. Stay healthy, work as a team, see what's working, see what isn't working, make some adjustments for the regular season. That's going to start I don't know if it's the 19th or the 20th, but all in all, I mean, I don't think any Raptors fans are freaking out right now. If I were a Raptor fan, I would definitely not be freaking out. Preseason game number 2 without a lot of players. Let me know your guys' thoughts on today's game. I would love to hear it. Go ahead, drop a comment down below, but most importantly, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Also got a Twitter. All my socials, they're down below in the bio. See you guys tomorrow.